I spent 12 hours playing the brand new update of Farlight 84. If you can't tell from the bag under my eyes, I have stayed up all night trying to get my first impression onto the game. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, was hyped for this brand new update. First person camera mode, jetpacks are finally back, and the game just has a whole new aesthetic to it. And while you had so many people excited for it, you still had many people that having many doubts, which I do not blame them. Farlight 84 has been struggling for some time now, and has been on the decline in terms of player base. So with this brand new update, not only would they look to reignite that fire, but to set the foundation for a bright future. So I'm here to see if they actually did that. In today's video, we're going to be seeing if Farlight 84 has held up to their standards and have really delivered in a great update, or really relaunch, however you want to go ahead and go about it. Now, before we go deeper into the video, I do want to set some ground rules. Since this is more looked at as a relaunch than an actual update, I'm going to be treating this update like a brand new game, meaning I am not going to bring up anything in Farlight 84's past. I am only going to be talking about what this update has to offer and everything good and bad within this update. I also will not be comparing it to any other games because one, I frankly don't think it matters, and two, I really want to highlight this game's strength and weaknesses to show what they did really good and what they still can improve on. With that being said, it's your boy Cyber, and this is Farlight 84. Now, assuming that you click on this video, we all should know what Farlight 84 is, but for the chance that you do not know what it is, Farlight 84 is a game available on PC and mobile. There's a really fast-paced battle royale featuring different weapons and characters with their own unique abilities. We're gonna be talking about each and every mode going deeper into the video, but that's pretty much the general knowledge of the game. Now, the one thing I will say going into this game, the way this game looks is amazing. There's something about this art style that I really do love. I love how bright it is, how fun it looks, and honestly, in my opinion, it just looks different in my eyes. I know a lot of people love more realistic video games, but for me, I could definitely see that Farlight 84 got some swag to it. As you navigate within the menu, you can see your career, you can see leaderboards, the shop, battle pass, which I will say the bundles within the game are a little bit pricey. I'm pretty sure the battle pass is really the only cheap thing within the game that I think is for a fair price. But hey, Farlight 84 is a free game, so I'm not gonna go ahead and dox any type of points for that. Plus, I will say they do make up for it because their skins look absolutely amazing. Like I said, the aesthetic is super clean. You can even see different characters, and you can also see the different weapons. The character designs look absolutely amazing, and I can honestly say the same thing for the weapons as well too. And we do have a good variety of weapons, from a good selection of SMGs, ARs, from snipers to shotguns. When you go over to the game modes, you do have a few options to your liking. Of course, there's rank and there's casual play. Rank, you're able to go ahead and play in first person and third person, and there's other game modes you can play within the arcade section, such as TDM, free for all, or the brand new game mode that a lot of people was waiting for, Jetpack Royale, which essentially is a game mode bringing back the OG Farlight 84 if you're a big fan of that. This game mode do not have rank whatsoever, but if you want a casual fun and just want a nostalgic hit, try it out. I was playing around with the game and the settings and all that stuff, and one of the main things that I figured out, half the characters you're not able to play in first person at all. Like, they just do not have the animations to be put into FE. A lot of people has came up to me and told me that because they're reworking the characters, but in my opinion, if that was the case, I don't know why they just didn't wait to make sure that every single character was playable within the game mode. And trust me, you're gonna hear me say that a lot because there's a lot of features that they just did not put into this version that honestly I wish they did. To my knowledge, control support is not within the game, and crossplay is also non-existent, which of course, if you don't mind crossplay, then it doesn't really matter. But I do have friends that play on PC, and I was looking forward to play with them in this brand new game, so it was a little bit of a bummer. Another thing as well too, you are able to make clans, and with those clans you are able to participate in tournaments. However, the tournament mode is not available just yet, and hopefully we get the tournament mode back really soon. Overall, while I think the game could be fleshed out a lot more, the game looks absolutely beautiful, and they do offer a lot of content for you to enjoy. Speaking of that, however, let's get into the gameplay. As someone who was playing mobile games for a long time and just playing video games for my entire life, this is a really smooth experience. I absolutely love the way they did the movement. I love games that allow you to be able to slide in any direction. There is fatigue to the said slide, but being able to slide backwards or side to side is really smooth. Crouch is really smooth. The way you handle your character and even a gunfight, really smooth. The one thing I kind of dislike, especially with the weapons, the guns do have a weird travel speed where if you shoot someone that's moving to the right, you have to lead your shot pretty aggressively. So while that do adds another level of skill, me personally, it's not really my forte, but it definitely is interesting to learn how to go ahead and use it. I did also forget to mention we have access to 2 different maps. Each map looked amazing, especially the brand new one we have. I love the different POIs, especially in the middle of the city. The one thing I am confused about, because this game does have vehicles, I was not able to find a single vehicle playing for the whole 12 hours. I do not know if they removed it for FPP and they're trying to go ahead and phase them out, but even without the vehicles, there is characters within this game that has a really good movement, and utilizing their abilities really do make the gameplay feel pretty fast. This is something I had to go ahead and get used to, but once you get in the rhythm, you really start to see how fast-paced this game can truly be. Now, when it comes down to the combat mechanics, it goes a lot deeper than just the guns itself. Not only that, each character have different abilities. As you progress in the game, you're able to upgrade those set abilities. So you have abilities to start off off with the game, and then you're able to upgrade them to do different things. Kind of like a mobile when you think about it. I absolutely love this mechanic. I think it keeps the gameplay fresh, truly makes it interactive as well too. And honestly, the one thing that this game did really well, choosing your characters have never felt more important. Like the abilities you use within this game truly does matter and truly does impact what you do within this game. And while I do believe there's a lot of characters within this game that are really aggressive, I truly believe there's a character within this game that fits into everyone's playstyle. But let me not also forget about the one thing that Farlight 4 also takes pride into, the buddies. Essentially, buddies are Pokemon within the universe, and you're able to catch them and they all do different abilities. And you can take it a step further because there are some buddies that are golden and their abilities are just amped up times 10. So not only that you have your own abilities that you can go ahead and upgrade, your other teammates' abilities that you can work together to do some amazing combos, you also have the abilities of the buddies to add into your play, making every single match you get into pretty unique. Now it's time for the final verdict. We're gonna summarize the pros and the cons, get out any final thoughts, and I'll let you know, do I recommend this game? Obvious pro. This is a breath of fresh air. Honestly, there's not really another game on mobile similar to this, and for what it is, it's a really unique battle royale. Really competitive, really engaging, and to be fairly honest, there is a steep learning curve to it. The art style, phenomenal. Everything looks amazing. The weapons, the characters, all the designs, I really think they look clean. And not to mention the game modes you do have TDM, you do have free for all, and you do have the jetpack royal. Not to mention you can also go ahead and play rank and not rank in first person and third person. On top of that, you're able to also play in the practice range. There's a lot of different things for you to explore, a lot of different things for you to try. Now for the cons. This game needs to be fleshed out. To be fairly honest, I'm really disappointed that there is a lot of features that is not in this game, such as crossplay and controller support for mobile. I think controller support for this game would be amazing. I think the ability to play with people on phone and on PC would be amazing. So for those features to not be within the game, is that kind of heartbreaking. Also, the fact that some characters are not available in FP, I understand that some characters may not be ready and they're remaking them. In my opinion, I feel as though they could have delayed it then. But let's do keep in mind, deadlines do exist, so I can't be too harsh onto that. This next con is more me being a little bit picky, but I do feel as though there should be less bots within rank. If you're someone that likes playing against bots, I'm not gonna go ahead and flame you. Rank should be a place where you show off your skill, show off what you have learned, and I think that bots kind of ruin the flow. I am not gonna be too hard on Farlight 4 for this because it is not the only game that does this, but definitely something they should look into. Overall, this is not a bad experience whatsoever. I truly do like the update, and I think Farlight 4 has done a really good job setting the foundation to build on top of it. And if they're able to stay consistent and able to pump out more content and market their game, I can definitely see this being a top tier mobile game. Dare I say one of the best comebacks in a mobile game. Do I recommend this game to you? Absolutely. If you're someone that's looking for a brand new FPS shooter to try out on mobile or even on PC as well too, I could definitely see you loving this game. And if you're someone that's completely new and you're trying to learn about the game, I'm gonna be making more videos covering the game as well too, talking about different heroes, talking about different weapons, talking about the future of the video game, while also dropping amazing gameplay for y'all enjoyment. So if that's something that piques your interest, please, I really would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. It's free and it truly does help me out. You get access to a lot of cool content that's coming in the future. Also, while you're down there, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button. It's also free and it helps the video out a ton. Thank you so much for enjoying this deep dive. I hope to see you around soon. And as always, this is your boy Cyber, signing out. Peace, y'all. Much love to y'all.